Hi everyone, and welcome to the channel. This is going to be a little bit different than my usual format because I forgot a part of my mic setup today. So the audio might not be that good, and because I'm holding my phone, I don't want to, put my face on it on this one because it's going to be kind of shaky. So just take a walk with me through nature here on my hike while I talk. You know that space in between that we all find ourselves in sometimes in our lives. Like when we make a change, let's say maybe you quit your job or, relationship, anything of that nature. And now you're in this space, this place, this liminal area where you don't quite know yet what's your next step, what's the next thing, what's the next person, the next place. And I'm here to tell you that it's okay not to have an answer. See, the problem is that the mind hates uncertainty. The mind, the monkey mind, the ego, can't stand not knowing what's next. It's really hard for the mind to operate under those conditions. Because, that's when confusion, doubt, anxiety, fear, all these things surface. All these things come out, full force, attacking you all the time, trying to keep your mind busy, trying to make you think that you have to have an answer, you have to have a plan, you have to know what's gonna happen. Otherwise you won't be okay. And I'm here to remind you that it's okay. You don't have to worry. You don't have to lose sleep over it. You don't let that mind take over you. Because sometimes you need to have a break. A long one, perhaps, in some situations, to allow for these new energies and these new space, this new place, new people, opportunities, experiences, all of these things to actually come to the surface and self-realize and materialize in your energetic space, in your field, in your life. And this is how it works. But keep in mind that the mind doesn't like that at all. And this is the reason why the mind will do what it does best, which is make you think, make you worry, make you absolutely believe that you have to have a plan. That's crazy. That's reckless. How can you not have a backup plan? How can you not have a plan? How can you not know what's going to happen? What you need to have is the knowing and the trusting that you need to understand that regardless of whatever is coming, you are going to be okay. You are in good hands. There are all these energies and things that we cannot see that are always with us, guiding us all the way, protecting us, making sure that when we're stray from our path in life, that it somehow it puts us back in the right track. You just have to know and trust. That's all you have to do. I hope you're enjoying the scenery here, because I am. I figure I would come out here today because it's a good weather day, and we might be getting a bunch of snow soon, according to some reports. So I figure I come out here to do another upload. And like I said, unfortunately, I forgot my mic set up. I have my tripod, but I left it in my vehicle because it's kind of pointless like this, So I'm just holding my device here while I walk and talk. And hopefully the audio is going to come out okay, because this phone doesn't have the best audio capture. So if the volume is a little low, forgive me. And best you can do is probably just raise the volume on whatever you listen this to, or just put headphones for this one for best performance, right? So yeah, guys, it's okay to be in the limbo for a little bit. Don't lose yourself in the process. Don't allow these things to, take a hold of your emotions and your mind field, your thinking, and then you put yourself in this desperation mode for no reason at all whatsoever. Because that's how the mind wins. And that's how we lose. Because then we're not in control. Then this part of us that thinks it has the best interest in mind for us is in control. And the only interest in mind that this part of us has is its own survival. It's not our well-being and what's best for us. So we have to know how to discern and know the difference. It's very philosophical talk, deeply spiritual, but that's really how it all works. That's how good things happen in life. When we just allow it to be and happen naturally, without forcing, without having a plan sometimes. Sometimes the best plan is to have no plan. And I'm not here saying that, everybody should sit on their butts forever and think that something is going to happen like that. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that sometimes we need this long rest for the old energies and the old version of ourselves to completely fade away and die off, so that the new stuff can come and work its magic for the new path that lies ahead. And that's pretty much it. That's all you have to do. We're always overcomplicating things when we're letting the mind take over. Like without that awareness and that, that presence, everything gets messed up. Because the minute we forget ourselves, we forget about ourselves, the real you, that's when things don't go your way or things go sideways. It's always like that. And for those of us who have lived long enough, we learned a lot of these things the hard way. So for my younger listeners, take that wisdom and use it, because it will help you so much in your life. And this is how it is. This is how you should roll. You see how it's like leaves everywhere, and it like I said, it looks pretty desolate and barren right now. Like everything is dead, right? But it's not. See, nature right now, it's in its in-between space. Just sleeping, hibernating until this winter is over so that it can come back full force. And I like to use these analogies to compare our lives, to just the way how nature works, because there is so much deep wisdom and knowledge in knowing these things. But you have to know. You have to know. You have to feel. You have to trust. Because without those, we do, get off track and out of balance, out of alignment, and all of these things. So I don't really know how long I've been talking now. I don't see a timer here. Let me see. 12 minutes. Okay, 12, I think. Good number. So anyway, I think I'm gonna leave it at that, my friends. And just know that to be in this space for a while, there's nothing wrong with it. It's a much needed thing for everything to finally get into where it's supposed to be, so that whatever new is supposed to come your way will come with all its blessings and all that you deserve. Because you gotta let that past version of you go. If you keep clinging into that, it's not gonna do you any favors. So if you like the content and you like what you hear, as usual, please hit that like button, share and subscribe. See, the sky is pretty blue. And I will catch you all on the next one. Take care, my friends. Be safe. Until next time.